Afro.
I remember definitely feeling like, oh my God, I think I might be the only black person in the world. I think when you see another black person, you're kind of like, oh my God, there's another one. Like, I must find them and I must be friends with them.
Traveling as an African man or woman comes with a lot of unforgettable experiences, most of which are bad.
Come on.
But this shouldn't be the case. There are countries out there that are so welcoming to blacks, such that you might end up living or even working in them.
And they'll make jokes like, what are you doing in Scotland? And why would your parents come to Scotland?
Scottish people are some of the most amazing and hilarious people you would ever meet. Not only will they feel very comfortable opening up to you with their life story within seconds, but they will invite you for a beer and boy, banter about how much they don't consider themselves as Brits, and also find a way to make light out of every negative situation. Collectively, they have some of the best senses of humor. Their charm, welcoming spirit, and laid-back personality are the exact type of people you will need as a black traveler. If you have a thing for shopping and culture, then do visit Glasgow.
Being black in Germany, African born and raised from Namibia, like I'm African. So I would say number one for me is always, may I touch your hair?
One of the best cities in Germany for black travelers is Berlin. Berlin is jokingly known as the poor but sexy cousin to Munich, but it is a favorite for middle-aged travelers as well. If it is the crazy house parties, the endless selection of cuisines, nudist parks, it is a city that has something for everybody.
The chicken, oh my gosh, yeah. Definitely gonna have it, but right now we're walking around. I think I need a coffee because it is ice cold. It's ice cold for real. So far, I'm loving Berlin. I think I've said that already, but I really
It's got an amazing international community, so you will be bumping shoulders with people from all walks of life on a nightly or daily basis, I should say. It is also without saying, due to the dark Nazi history of Germany, they really have no room to repeat or harbor negativity towards other cultures, and it seems like they make a deliberate effort not to do so. Seems fair. Next up is France. France.
As a black American in Paris, how do you think that relates?
I wouldn't consider myself African American. I think my identity it's very different. I grew up in Nigeria. I was there till I was 18. Okay. So it's home. I'm still African, but an African that has experienced many different cultures, so I'm a little bit different from the typical.
France can be a little bit discriminatory towards people of African descent. Have you noticed that since being here?
Not really, no. I think I've noticed it more in the States than I have here.
Well, France has a love-hate relationship with blacks, most especially Africans, but let's walk it off and take a look at Nice. Nice?
There are a lot of people who just come up and talk to me, and it's particularly African people who think that I'm Parisian, and they start speaking French to me, and I'm like, I don't speak French. And most of them speak English, so we just begin to have conversations. So that's really cool.
Here, you are in the melting pot of cultures from all around the world, which again means incredibly varied cuisines, and not to mention all the most beautiful and unique architectural layouts in Europe. Nice is a city you will always be happy to go back to. There is a huge number of African immigrants living in most cities, so finding black products to use as a black traveler isn't a hassle at all. Poland. Not only do the Polish people stop and smile at you as you pass them on the street, but you can feel their warmth and genuine appreciation for you being there in their expressions.
I love it! I love this city! I love this country!
Yes, you will get extra attention just for the fact that you're black when you're traveling in Poland. It's not negative attention, it's just out of curiosity. And all in all, I always felt safe. There was always someone stopping me on the street telling me, oh my goodness, your skin is so beautiful. I love your skin tone, I love the texture of your hair. So yes, you will get more attention than you would have, you know, in the Western world.
There aren't many blacks who travel to Poland, thus most Polish people have never seen a black person, and when they do, their expression is gold. I mean in a positive way. Wherever you go, you are given the celebrity look accompanied by a smile, not a stare accompanied with disgust. Montenegro.
Oh, bye-bye. Alright, do then, yeah. Man, people are so nice here as well. I feel like I'm saying that a lot.
Blacks are well celebrated in Montenegro, especially Budva. This is a city that's on the extreme end of how much black skin can be appreciated abroad. But in most parts of Montenegro, you are not only welcomed, you are practically celebrated. You are viewed as a celebrity. Most people here have never seen a black traveler, and seeing one is like hitting a jackpot. Some restaurant owners will invite you to try their main dishes. Bar owners will spoil you with drinks on the house. Private beach clubs will let you lounge on their property for as long as you would like. While these experiences will come with its fair share of people asking for selfies, it is still by far more enjoyable because there are people who feel honored by your presence, not threatened by it. The Philippines.
My hair?
Your father's cancelled!
What? What's surprising? My hair?
Yeah.
You wanna touch it?
What's your name? How old are you?
My name is Marwa.
Marwa, how old are you?
It's right here. It's right here. You can read? You can read?
Yes, Marwa.
Look. It's right here.
Yes.
Marwa. Yeah. And your name is?
My name is Colin Joshua Evelion.
Oh, wow.
If you have a bucket list of countries to visit, then Philippines gotta be on that list. Big cities like Manila and Cebu have black travelers coming in and out, so you won't have any weird experiences. You might get pointed at and get a few giggles from ladies every now and then, especially if you are a black, tall black man. I don't have to mention how fascinated Filipinos are about black hair. Filipinos are very amused with African Americans since the majority of black people in the Philippines are Africans.
They admire people who admire their culture. It's very much easier for them to accept you here in the Philippines because they're used to many cultures. They love different people, they love meeting new people, they love getting to know about people. They're very curious people and they're very adaptable.
They enjoy black culture, especially music and basketball. So if you like basketball, then you'll get along with Filipinos just fine. Beware, you might hear the word Negro. That's how they refer to people of color. Basically, Negro just means black in Philippines. Could be an object or a person. They are by no means being racists. As long as you respect the culture and stay away from drugs, you shouldn't have any problems in the Philippines. Jamaica. Jamaica is one of the most popular islands in the Caribbean. Travelers fall in love with Jamaica over and over again. Unlike most other countries where you could be the only black person walking around taking photos of random stuff, most Jamaicans could only tell you are not from around, judging from your accent. Blending in as a black man or a woman in Jamaica is effortless. It takes no effort at all to learn the Jamaican patois, cause it's pretty much English language with a cherry on top.
I went to the shop and bought 2 loaves of bread and 1 milk.
Well, me go and shop and buy 2 loaves of bread and what else you want me to say?
And 1 milk.
And 1 milk.
Perfect. Yes, I that's good. That's good.
I went to the shop and I bought 2 loaves of bread and 1 mint.
There are loads of places to see in Jamaica and uncountable things to do in Jamaica. Which countries deserve to be on this list? Are you planning on visiting any of these countries? Leave us a comment down there and let's get talking. I'm your host Murphy and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.